every calf that's born will have some degree of a condition that we call respiratory acidosis. And what that means is that as that calf is born, it has too much carbon dioxide in its blood and not enough oxygen. And if you'll watch a baby calf very closely right after they're born, you'll watch and see that they will actually pant for a while in an effort to correct that situation. As we're working with cows, and especially first calf heifers at calving time, I think it's important for us to realize that we must get those baby calves in that panting situation as soon as possible. We must get them started to breathe as quickly as we have those calves delivered. As we think about how we're going to go about doing that, once that baby calf is out on the ground, of course he's wet, if we will rub him very briskly, vigorously with a burlap sack to help dry him off, that will help start to get that calf to breathe. We want to clean out the mouth and the nostril area from any fluids that might be blocking his airways. And then I would suggest grabbing a stiff straw and then tickling that calf's nose, kind of like you see in this particular example. As you see that calf's nose being tickled, you'll see the flank area exert some change or muscle contraction. And what that is the diaphragm that's reacting to that tickling of the nostril that allows the lungs to expand and bring in oxygen and get that calf starting to breathe. It's very, very important that we do that as soon as possible, especially with calves that we've had to help, we had to pull them, and especially backwards calves. Those are the ones that's going to have even more fluid in their breathing area. One of the things I'd like to caution ranchers to not do is resist that temptation that you've perhaps seen others do, and that is to hang a calf by the hind legs over the rail of the fence, thinking that you're allowing the fluids to drain. In that case, most of the fluids that are actually draining are coming from the stomach contents, not the lungs. And as we put that calf over that top rail, the weight of the calf tends to trap then the diaphragm, not allow it to remove itself from the lungs, pull open those lungs, and therefore we don't get that calf started breathing. It's really counterproductive. Use the trick of tickling that nostril with a straw, and I think you'll get a lot more calves starting to breathe just a little bit sooner and get them off to a better start. We'll look forward to visiting with you again next week on Sun Up's Cow-Calf Corner.